Welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're gonna play some more Battle Brothers today. It's been a little bit since we've had an episode come out, and I apologize for that. I had to work a fair amount of days, and then I actually kind of felt a little sick afterwards. Mostly my throat, which is fine and all, but you know, kind of gets in the way of doing this. But you know what? I'm still not feeling, I think, completely 100%, but we have enough time today to sneak in a little bit of Battle Brothers. This is, of course, the Legends mod with the Berserker playthrough. We were trying to head northwest here to see if we can find the Icey cavern, which I'm fairly certain we will. It typically is around here in terms of its latitude, and we've spent a fair amount of time over here, so I'd assume it's going to be somewhere out this way. What we left off doing was taking this quick job for Wolfenhaden, and if I remember correctly, we'll see it here when I'm paused. There's a fair amount of barbarians. And I didn't think about this until after I stopped recording last time, but when we reload the game, they run from us. So this guy doesn't seem like he's maybe spotted us yet. He's not running, but this one wants to run. Which is fine. I honestly expect we're just kind of kill them all anyways. I don't see a reason really not to. So we're just gonna go with that. And actually we have some people we need to name. I think I have... Yeah, well, we have just one more name, and he wanted to be an Axeman, so I don't know if we have that yet. I wouldn't hate... we already have this, though. And it is bitter. It'd be bitter not to use it. Actually, it's kind of just okay, really. It looks pretty, that's really about its shining point to me. But anyways, I still need some more names. Don't hesitate to get them in here. And in the meantime, we'll kill barbarians. Let's see, I think they're all kind of running for me, so let's start with this guy. And then maybe move over to his friends. They were running for me, but then after a certain time, it looked like he was heading back towards me, so... I don't know if it's just a cooldown on the running from us or what, but we'll have to see. Still haven't figured out how that all goes down. Some of these guys looking a little tough. I do have strong feelings about going up and saying hello to them. Maybe not quite with you, or so say not quite yet. I think it's all our turns. Let's get up there and start slicing people. Yeah, just like that. You go there, then Absurdum will have nowhere to go. So let's move you here. Keep people from throwing things at you. That would be nice. Who wants shot? You want shot. Brilliant. You're Reaver. Where are the Reavers at? Reaver. I want Absurdum to fight off the Reavers. Like so. Oh, come on. 73. Get him! In the hand. Fantastic. We can set you up there. Alright, and with you guys, we will start poking. Oh, that's right. We got you days. 18% chance. It says 18% chance, but we're gonna hit it every time. I'm pretty sure of that. And he's practically dead, regardless. Days, I think, is gonna be stupid like OP. They're gonna try to circle around. It will not work out for them. He's gonna bleed a lot, which is my favorite type of bleeding. Ah. Let's cut you down. Cut down your stupid friend. Shoot you in the lungs and then kill you. And then shoot your lady friend? I think it's a lady. She's got man-like hair and kind of a man-like jaw, but if you look right underneath that flag, and you probably can't even see it that well, there appears to be like the brawl wrapping that Absurdum wears underneath this garb, so I'm gonna say woman. I guess it doesn't matter, because she's gonna be dead very soon. But you know, it just feels rude to discount her. Chop, chop. Lovely. Dead. Brilliant work from the back line there. despite that happening. You're not getting there. I have stopped you. Alright, they're going to start running here, would be my guess. What else do you? Having their damage, fatigue, and initiative. Fatigue? So Hoggart's going to hit you. I can't, for some reason, see you? Okay. Their fatigue did go up, but not tremendously. I'm confused. Let's see if we can bait him this way, because that'd be fantastic. I'm concerned about him trying to escape. Never mind. Hammer to the head. See, there he went. But he could only get 2 spaces away, and I'm assuming that's because he was dazed. I'm gonna call that a victory. It might not have had anything to do with anything. Good job. Nicely done. Slicing and dicing. Set it and forget it. Oh, that's a real shame. It's a Reaver, and he's just booking it. No. No. We will run them down. That master bow or whatever it is looks really nice. We should try to get a master bow. I've never ever got that event to proc and had one of those made by a bower. And only after like 700 hours did I find out it's because they have to be like level 6. I have never gotten a bower that did not suck. Ever. Which is why I've never gotten them to level 6. They always sit in the back like level 1 and I'm like, what? Make the damn bow. Well, there was reasons. Moving on in life though, Vaporvorfer gets his level. Good, sir. Good job. And we get some crap. Some things we can sell though. Some of the stuff worth a fair amount of money. Most importantly, we kicked ass, took some names, stole some stuff, and we're gonna kill on some more people. Because that's what we do, we murder. For fun. God, is it fun. So once people hit level 11, well, really more specifically level 12, and they start getting their veteran points here, I usually like to put it in things like defense. Sometimes a resolve. The lower the numbers, the more that one makes a difference in my head, right? If you're adding on to like 100 or 120 or 120 here, that +1 makes less difference than when you're adding it to like 9. I think that makes a lot of sense. Plus, in like 5 levels, an extra 5 defense means a lot. An extra 5 resolve could mean a lot. You could argue the same thing with fatigue and health, or even melee skill. And it seems backwards to get defense at the very end, to some regard, but I think that makes the most sense. It's what takes somebody who just hit veteran level, in my head at least, and makes them truly godly in the next 5+ levels, assuming they'll live that long. And I don't think Vaporvorfer is gonna, knock on wood, die anytime soon. So I'm happy with that. I think that will serve him quite well. Why is my phone blowing up? Oh, because there's ducks in the road. My God, that's adorable. Hold on, I will show you this. Hold on, my wife just sent me some pictures of ducks in the road. And this is completely irrelevant to anything. But since I probably can't see it. Ducks, look at them! You really can't tell that well, but one of them has like blue feathers. It's adorable. I didn't even know ducks could get blue feathers. God, I love animals so much. Let's go down and murder some of these other people. They have it coming. Yeah, look at it. They're coming great for me. Good. Good. They know their fate. Be crushed under my heel. So I think, all in all, we're going to end up with less people to actual fight here because of the dogs. What is going on with that lady? What do you have on your head? Is that a tattoo? But we're not going to let them throw stuff at me because that really gets under my skin. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Smack the hell out of them. Poor dogs. They're not even real, and I already feel bad. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the open skin. Bet you that freaking hurt. Right in the knee. Oh, yeah, he wants to go. His friend's gonna let him out. Undoubtedly. Hey, hey, hey. You can't break a shield. He doesn't even have one. Oh, ouch. Ouchies. Let me at him. Can you target him 50%? Oh, beautiful! God damn it, heavy arms. You've come to murder. Shows. Oh, oh, I hit to the head. Should have just broke his nose. There's a lesson there. Oh, and then we sliced him in the face right before cutting him down. Jesus Christ almighty. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just makes you feel good inside. 41%, you still made it work. Good job. Get some experience there, stabbing him. Poking him with your stick. I don't want him trying to get him. Stop throwing things at me, that's annoying. Let the dog out, huh? Interesting. Yeah, that I suspected. It's fine, you're tired. Yeah, I should have saw that coming. I should be getting punished for that. Luckily, I've decimated these people. Hit him, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Slice her up a little. She's so screwed. Oh, God. Nicely done. Oh, look at the blood spray everywhere. Oh, it's just squirting. It must be coming down like rain. Oh, it must be terrible. Just imagine just sitting there, just trickers with blood just kind of spatter across you. Like when you walk outside in the springtime, it's just a tiny bit of mist and it's just like in your face and you kind of like, God, this sucks. Except it's somebody's freaking blood. Amazing. What a perfect life we live. You're too tired, that's okay. Let's get you in there. Oh, yeah. Crack his ribs open. Dead. This lady's really hanging in there. She shouldn't be, but God willing she is. Let's skip a fair amount of people. Let's see if we can just poke her from the back. 83% chance, and she's dead. More blood to rain. So here we are. Very nice 2 levels. We got some good levels out of this fight. Helmer there, unfortunately, got some pierced chest. That doesn't look good on anybody. Does not look good on anybody. We got some things sitting in the pile here. Shields are pretty weak. They're old, so they break rather easily. Anything really crappy I want to get rid of. Lever, kind of, yeah. Those really crappy maces always sell for next to nothing. I don't think this does either. What else? What else can we get rid of? I want to keep that axe. I thought we needed it for something. I am probably incorrect. Those probably aren't worth much. Let's take these things, because they're worth a fair amount. Interesting. Over here, these things are worth different prices than they were over there. I find that strange. You're worth more than one of these. Right? 94? 94? No, I'm making that up. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. These are so damaged, they're not worth much, which is a real shame. They literally broke them upside our head, decreasing their value. Grand here gets a nice level. Grand, what are we doing with you? Making you into heavy from the looks of it. Nice two-handed, I'd be willing to bet. Let's see what your level ups look like. Ooh, +3. Very, very nice. I'll take this. I'll take that +4. It's hard to pass up a +4. Health, fatigue. Even a very nice resolve there is quite good. In the future, we can get you no Colossus, which really sucks. But we can get you Resolved Mind, which makes me feel good about that. So I will get you the fatigue while we can. +3 is not amazing, but that stuff does add up, especially as we're going to keep wanting to get you in better armor. And I will. At some point, I would like to make you a two-hander. I'm almost completely positive of that. Resilient, relentless, all decent things. Giving you gifted. I'm kind of surprised. Look out. Alright, so we can get you weapons mastery. I am most likely going to pass on that. Reach advantage, at some point I wouldn't hate. Especially for two-handers. Depending on what weapon you get, I'm all for that. And since you can get... Never mind. Two-handed sword mastery is not here. That sucks. I was going to say then we could do that. That'd be nice. Mace mastery is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And an important person to have. But it doesn't work well with reach advantage by any means. Passive immunity to being knocked back, pulled, grabbed, or swallowed. Might go underdog, I'm not gonna lie. Underdog is a pretty decent ability. Steadfast. Alright, well, my main thoughts are either Fortified Mind or Underdog, and I think Underdog, especially with the route I'm hoping to take you, I think will be better. So let's look at Helmer the first? I don't know. There was more than one Helmer, but I think we renamed one of them. Nope, there he is. Helmer the Red. Good sir. Let's check up your level ups. I want to say we were going to possibly be my... I don't know. What's doing with you? You have Fortified Mind. Probably because you needed to. Wow, those are kind of terrible, friend. Some pretty terrible rolls. I was willing to bet that I was probably going to try to put you in the front line. You are Sellsword, you are Paranoid, which is nice. No, that's not Paranoid, that's just like for nobles. Damn. Fatigue? +4 health is kind of nice. That's not really what I want. Do I want to keep it in the back line? Should I want to keep you in the front line? I guess you're going to probably be a backline person. You can get Polar Mastery even though you're using Pull Hammer. But since you're going to stay in the back, but you're going to be in the front, so that will put you like there. And make our team look a little more like that when everything's said and done. So for that reason, I think stay in the back. The fact your defenses aren't that great either. Really looks like I was trying to put that up though. I mean, you have some... You have some decent builds though. This just not good. That's a minimum roll. You have a lot of very strange minimum rolls here. We'll do this and then still maybe keep you in the back, put you in the front. We could still put you in the front. It's okay if we have more in the front than the back. And do Brawny is kind of a safe pick as well for now. At least get you some fatigue back. I don't know. It's really going to depend what your skill ups end up looking like. They're pleased with us. Great. Any new weapons surfacing? Absolutely not. What's that? Interesting. It is a hell of an axe. It's not the best axe I've ever seen, but it's a nice axe. Let's sell some of the stuff. We got a lot of things to sell before we start heading out west. No new jobs for us. Pretty penny here. Still have a fair amount of shields, okay. Swords. What else do we have? I don't need some of this stuff. I don't feel strong attachment to that mace. Get rid of you, that's fine. I don't think we really need this Falchion for anything. Like, I don't want to find myself in a spot where I run into an enemy now. I wish I could switch my build to an appropriate build for people. Start switching out items that they should have for this fight. Damn, why didn't I keep all those axes, maces, whatever it might be. But at the same time, you can't just carry everything with you. It's just not legit. You have decently priced salt. Decently priced beer. Alright, let's do that. Gives us enough food to kind of head out for a little bit. We are good on arrows, we're good on tools, we're decent on medicines. Alright. We're even decent on pay. Let's do it. The time is now. The time is now. I want to make sure that there's just no, like, weapons store around. I really do want to try to find Absurdum, a fencing sword, the two-handed fencing sword. A necromancer and some geists. A few fallen heroes. Heavy arms, I'm sure, is up to the challenge of putting an arrow in that guy's head. And goddamn, I do love fighting them. How long is that going to take to heal? You're already asthmatic. Let's be honest. 2 to 4 days. Well, it's alright. Let's just keep exploring. See if we can find that icy cave. Which we have not. Some dire wolves. Really? Is this where they've been freaking hiding? Here's a tribal camp. There's a something ancestors. Camp of the ancestors. They have Reavers chosen, drummers, a few barbarian beastmasters, an armored unhold, and a few armored unholds of the white variety. Terrifying. Here is the tribal camp. They have Reavers, beastmasters, and a few unholds. I don't think I've ever fought an armored unhold. Maybe once. I can't really remember. It doesn't sound like the coolest thing to do, though. I don't know. Maybe it would be worth it. Probably not. There's not a rumor suggesting it to me. Ooh, what's this now? Hinting of murmuring grows louder and louder until you can no longer focus. Put your quill down. The sort of energy the ink bottle can take without breaking. Step out of your tent. Heavy Arms, the Geist Slayer, and Helmer the Red are standing there bickering over who is the better shot. It's Heavy Arms. Seeing you, they waste little time asking you if they can hold a shooting contest. Yeah, sure. We lost 60 ammunition. They both gain 1 resolve. Who won? They both kick ass, from what it looked like. Can't leave you men alone for 2 seconds. I want to go find those freaking dire wolves, man. Hey, no. I'm not here. Come back. We've been looking for you. No. I must eat your meat and stuff. Eat your meat. Well, so must eat you. Come here. Are you frenzied? You look frenzied. Ah, oh, beautiful. Right in the ear. Your head fell off. It's flopped in the air. Skip a bunch of people. I don't particularly care. Great shots. Well. That's not gonna help any of you. Then look at that, we can actually go before him, because he's dazed. Cut down. Nope, you missed. That's okay. Oh, you don't have rotate? Dude. Dude. I hope this gets us lots of future direwolf missions. I'm ready. Probably. I don't know, I'm scared of the new beasts. I feel like that is a healthy respect I have for them. Well, we get some furs out of this, hopefully. We get a fur and some adrenaline gland. Alright, well, whatever. The more we kill, the more likely we are to get a mission to hunt a crazy leveled up one. That's my understanding. Just probably an incorrect understanding. Let's do this. Let's camp here a little bit. I think now would be a great time to train. I don't think we have anything to craft. Additional fur padding, really? Reduces damage ignoring armor by 33%. It's a really nice thing to have. I sought that for a long time when we were playing our Lone Wolf campaign. Second wind potion. Like I said, though, I don't think there's anything here we need to make. And we're not currently trying to craft anything. So why don't we go ahead and hunt? No, that's gather. That's medical supplies, right? Yes, that's medicine. It's fletching. Hunting. There we go. Who likes to hunt? Heavy arms, of course. That should be fine. Just to keep us up on food a little bit. Everyone else can train. I think that should be fine. And we'll camp a bit. Why not? Repair a little. Heal a little. Oh! There's something right there. Let's see. We have Halmer, Brunhild, Grand, the Worst, Vorfer, excuse me, Pinner, Yaku, and Otaku ready for their bonus experience. We find some roots. We gained some cured venison. I was gonna say we found it? No. Maybe we just cured it ourselves. Time to get moving. And we can visit the Unhold Graveyard, which is not a bad place to be. Get a bunch of stuff. Thick white fur. Brilliant. We might be able to make something even more decent now. Let's keep on exploring though. I want to see what else might be around here, even though it's now nighttime. As the day opens up, there it is. There's the icy cave. Am I mentally prepared for the icy cave? Maybe. Am I physically prepared for the icy cave? Possibly. I think our ace up the sleeve is going to be Helmer here, and Pinner with Debilitate is really just going to handicap the hell out of this guy. That's my plan, at least. If it doesn't work out that way, well then, crap. But we'll go there. Here's a random kid we found. You come across a kid squatting beside a creek bed. He's using a stick to draw figures in the mud. Little stick men with great horned helms. A little uns beside them. Though even smaller figures appear well armed and armored, Astro asks the run exactly what he's doing. Drawing the greenies. Been seeing a lot of them skittering and scattering in the hills they are, like rats in the open pantry, my ma says. You ask him where he lives. He points to the wooden slopes of a nearby hill. Yonder. Got a good view of what's coming. Suppose you will in time too. Old man yells at the kid and he obeys, dropping his tools of atavistic artistry and heading for the hill. I got some work. You fellas have fun and don't step in my drawings. Now you realize the stick figures are orcs and goblins. And the kid, maybe he's just playing fantasy. Concerning. Not as concerning as this place is going to be. Oh crap, can we only send one person in? Shit, I didn't realize this because I soloed it before. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, let's do it. You discover a cave in the ice. Its maw shielded with a gate of thick icicles. Looking through the icy bottles, you find a cave quickly declines down a steep slope and towards what may be an underground riverbank, though that has long since frozen. Something is huddled beside, hitting the ice with a pickaxe over and over again. The wind whistles as it grates against the teeth of the cave. You call out to the huddled men, but there is no response. It takes some time to chop through this thick ice and get in there. Fortunately, one of the sellswords reports that there may be rear entrance, but it's blocked as well. But a strong man might be able to squeeze through to face any dangers within. I think this is a job for Unity. I'm sure would probably do just fine as well. But despite being naked, let's send Absurdum in there. Oh yeah, this is a 1v1, isn't it? And I'm very naked. Okay. Okay. It's fine. it's been a fun series anyways, right? It's like, die. Absurdum has to go in. She wants vengeance for her family. She doesn't realize this is some enchanted place. A ghost. She's stupid. She thinks this is a real barbarian. Absurdum Berserker heads off while you and the rest work on the front of the cave. You knock a few of the thick islets out, letting you see the cave with better eyes. Just as you do, Absurdum Berserker comes tumbling down the adjacent slope, lands right in the middle of the cave, slides across the frozen river, and rides up its embankment. She hops to her feet and dusts them off with a childish grin. In a flash, the huddled man slams the pickaxe into the ice with unhindered power, and the shards splinter from one side of the embankment to the other. The clank of the metal shatters the ice and reverberates as though lightning had struck it. Now you can finally see the stranger. He's a barbarian shielded in broken armor and rattles as he moves. The icy walls mirror his steps, scattering his presence all around the cave, its transparent sheens jittering and jutting. His walk is seemingly going backwards, despite his advances, as though his shadow were his true self, and his flesh are the after images. Despite being in a cave, his voice echoes. An interloper in my midst, a mere moment from the mist. These things I shall not miss. He approaches the sellsword, like a cold spider unfurling from its trapdoor. You see that his face is half frozen. A warm smile from Rye smile squeezes across the half that can still be called flesh. I long to leave this body, my dear fighter. Will you help guide me out of here to something higher? You can take him. Absurdum the Berserker. Shit. It's got a cleaver. God, I'm so fucked. You can't do this all day. There you go. Fuck. At least I get first strike, right? Keep dodging, Absurdum. You got this. Don't worry about the bleed. Oh, good God, that was way easier than I was would be. I was so terrified of that damn cleaver. Thank God we're agile as fuck. Yay, we did it. And now I got a nice 200 cleaver that won't completely exhaust me. Woo! It does a fair amount of damage. This will be a great upgrade for me. Oh, thank God. I feel my pulse is really high right now. Thank God that went well. You did it, Absurdum. You killed the mighty king. Dang, that totally wasn't a ghost. Now you guys have to listen to me read more, which I apologize for. Absurdum Berserker cuts the madman down. His chest armor shatters and flies off his body, chunks of plate spinning and warbling into the air, and yet tethered together by some strange blue tendrils. Your men finally break the icy cave's entrance and slide down the declination. Absurdum the Berserker is quite alright, nodding smugly as she sheathes her weapon. Just a crazy fuck, Captain. You crouch beside the body. Ice contorts half the flesh, twisting into nubs of black, and what isn't frozen is flaked by a strangely sparkling rime. Despite his grisly state, the madman died, with a wild grin on his face. The eyes are bright blue, and you still see yourself in their gaze, faceless silhouette. And then the color slowly slips away. Not like you've seen before, but as though someone were dragging a curtain through the window, slowly sucking all the color right into their sockets. The corpse grins at you, but you refuse to believe that is what you saw. One of the mercenaries picks up the madman's bizarre armor and holds it at length. What do you figure this is? The plates dangle from one another in some strange blue gelatin. And the inside of the metal slats are coated in bubbling, twirling blues, as though they were work of some celestial blacksmith. It's cool to the touch and gives beneath the slightest push of your finger. You've never seen or felt anything like it, but the armor itself is currently in an unusable state. You have the goop in the armor put into your inventory. Scour the cave for ephemeral goods, which there are none. Before you leave the cave, you glance at the corpse one last time. You think you saw it move again. But surely it is the cold, the north, playing tricks on your mind. You did well, Absurdum the Berserker. Oh my, there's more talking. Okay then. We'll talk. As you depart the cave, a local northerner covered in bear furs stands across the company. He looks at you, and then the cave. He asks, "Do you speak the southern or native tongue?" Keeping your guard, you confirm the former, he nods. And what did you see in that cave? Did you see it? You tell him you find nothing, only a madman. The stranger smirks. A madman. A madman. That is what you think you saw. It is within us all to speak warily of the unnatural, but not within us to recognize when nature herself takes a step back. Horrors are easier said than seen. That was no ordinary man, you fool. The Idrak. Transient spirit that shifts from one vessel to another. No one really knows what it looks like. The whole world is simply a series of masks and just happy to go from one to the other, usually taking shape of animals. Sometimes a man, if he is so weak. It's a being of absolute malice. It cannot be killed. No, it sees death, even its own, as entertainment. It remembers those who escape it. It remembers those to wish to play with. I pray your face worth forgetting. You put your hand on the pommel of your sword and tell them that whatever mysticism and myth-making he's got left, he can keep to himself. You saw a madman in that cave, and that's all he was. A man. The stranger nods again and back off. As you wish, and may you travel well. Good job, Absurdum. Well, we'll end the episode here as soon as we switch weapons. So this guy is a very nice two-handed sword, but it is a sword, where this is a nice cleaver. Wow, this thing still does more damage. And it no longer says, oh, it only says in the description that the attacks cost extra fatigue, which, what? This is weird. Great Slash. Plus 5% damage due to Greatsword Specialization. I don't have Greatsword Specialization. Plus 10% chance to hit is super nice. I don't have any weapons in Specialization. Unless I just innately have something for being Berserker, but I don't think that's true. I don't have anything here. Interesting. Attacks cost an extra 5 per use, and I'm pretty sure that's actually happening because Absurdum is going through a lot of fatigue very quickly. Now this guy still takes 18 fatigue, 70 to 90 damage, a lot less than this. But if we're able to, this is great if I need to burst something down very quickly, which is what we did with that guy. We bursted him down very quickly, which was awesome. But if we need to have a longer fight, which most of the fights are, I think this is the better weapon to go with. It ignores slightly more armor, which is nice. It's more effective against armor. Its damage is not as good. It's not as strong as a weapon. Its durability is slightly better. But it takes a lot less, 8 less fatigue to hold, and if the attacks really are costing extra 5 fatigue, that's where we're really going to see a difference, because these abilities by all means, can be used twice a turn, which is a big deal. And decapitating people is also a big deal. 70 to 188 damage. Oof. That's a lot of damage. 18 and 20. This is 15 and 20. But if the extra, like I said, the extra 5 really adds up quickly. And I'm pretty sure we're taking that. That's part of the reason why I want to stop using that. That, or if we're not actually using that extra 5 fatigue per use, then it's all the more reason I want to stop using, because that means this item is kind of bugged. And I've been worried about that the whole time. Because it is an orc weapon, and it's not even a special orc weapon, it's just a generic orc weapon, and it should be costing us extra. Now, if we found a famed one of it, that would be pretty badass, potentially. But I think by all means, we can claim this prize. We deserve it. It's Absurdum's trophy, and makes her feel one step closer to avenging her family. But I want to thank everyone for coming by. This episode has gone on long enough. This ended on quite the climax, in my opinion. I know it was a really quick fight, and everyone else was probably less excited about it than me, but I was very scared that I had just gotten her killed. I forgot this was a 1v1 fight. That's the second time doing it. The only time before was when Absurdum was by himself anyways. So it was a good fight. It was a lot of fun, even though it ended like 2 turns of actual battle. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Stop recording. Shh. Doesn't want to stop recording. I'm going to make it.